Hello there once again, people, and welcome to yet another episode of Doom. So this time around, we're going to be checking out a level called WEEZUL, made by James Gerbino, whom I don't think I recognize the name of at all. So yeah, we have that. A thing which I have no idea about. Yeah! Your buddies have been tortured. You can't escape, but you can kill. So, actually, it is important to note, this is actually 5 levels worth of content. So I believe because it's 5 levels, I'm going to separate this up into its own little playlist. Yeah, 5 levels is kind of borderline. If it was like any less, I probably wouldn't. But at 5 levels, it's more than half of an episode. And at that point, I believe it probably suits itself best as a playlist. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan, of course. So, right? It is pretty much just made for single player and nothing else. And actually has custom music. Every level is going to have music made by J.S.Bach, actually. So yeah, we're going to have music by Bach. Hooray! Yeah, other than that, it pretty much is what you expect. It uses GF Allen's E1M2 2.0, though, instead of the usual stuff. Took about 30 hours to make. Besides the door textures, there really aren't any known bugs. You may not use this as a leveler to build a base of additional levels, unlike a lot at the time. Excuse me. Let's see here. Thanks to Kevin Gifford for putting it up on one of the FTP sites. I don't have FTP access. The story so far. Your squad was shipping out. Back to the world of women and real food. The company Medtechs put you in your Iron Maiden, slang for the cold sleep capsule, and off to dreamland you went. Things were just getting good when you wake up suddenly. It's dark. The gravity is still Mars' norm. There's no steward there with stimulants to ease the wake. There's no sergeant there to shake your rack. In fact, all you can see from your capsule is that everything in the cargo storage area is weird. Like you were looking at it from some kind of funhouse mirror. You open the tube and step onto the cold floor, expecting that shock as usual. But it's not cold. In fact, the floor is very warm, and the air smells even worse than usual, if that's even possible. Nothing tastes quite like air that's been belched, farted, and recycled a few thousand times. But this is nasty. It's something you smelled before. Death. Old. Rotten. Someone burn me type of death. Standing there in your birthday, you take your pistol out from the locker and check to see it's loaded. Don't leave home without it. Step out into the room, you step into something gooey and slip. In the flickering light, you see to your horror what's left of Johnson. Disemboweled. Twisted. Sickening. That's it. Someone's gonna pay. No, check that. Something's gonna pay. You see a creature eating bits of a corpse. It doesn't pay attention to you. Like a big, pink, hairless ape. Only with a maw big enough to swallow your rucksack whole. Looking around, you see the whole structure has changed. Like some force has taken the base and twisted it. The walls have bizarre graffiti of them in 100 languages. Obscene pictures depicting acts so depraved and disgusting that even your legendary stash of porn videos pales in comparison. And lots of dead things, dead friends, dead monsters, all of descriptions. Well, now you need a plan. Let's see. I don't fly. I don't breathe vacuum too good. And I can't call for help because I am the help. Okay. Guess it's time to kill something. Hey, varmint! Check this out! The nasty beastie looks at you and bellows a pain cry while charging at an impossibly fast rate. You pump 15 rounds into his skull before his lifeless body crashes out of control into the deck. Twisting and flopping, you hear the sounds of machinery working and scream of tortured men. Are some of your buddies still alive? After exploring the room, you see Corporal Bilucky move, and then he stands up. Only his guts fall out through a 2-foot gash in his stomach. The Lion Corp smiles and raises his rifle to shoot you. You shoot him first, 8 or 9 times. Hell! I guess I'm in The Exorcist Part 9 or something. God help me. Huh. Well, Heckler and Koch help me. I'll find some hardware and clean house. So begins Mission 1, Mourning at Marsbase. Following the trail of bodies outside, you find that the landscape of Mars has changed. There's a real atmosphere now. It still stinks though, so you keep the helmet sealed and the recycler on. The other buildings look strange. What else is new? You've just seen some things that make your ex-wife seem sweet and innocent. And blasted them into steaming shreds. Now, to check out the crew quarters. Maybe there's something left alive there. Or some food that hasn't been corrupted. Or a laxative. Been 12 hours and you still can't urinate. Must be powerful sick. Well then, that was an intro. So yeah, basically it's 5 levels worth. Many more that Kami promises, but I'm not sure if he ever did. So yeah, if you have any comments, ideas, advice, or flaming death mail, he asks you to send him email. And other than that, that's pretty much the story in a nutshell up to this point. The rest of it's, of course, going to be story as we continue through the rest of these levels, so be sure to check them all out to follow along the story. Anyway, that's the story for now, the quest that we have in store for us. It definitely sounds interesting. I definitely like the build-up. Now to see if it pays off. Well, do you actually have cool stuff for me this time? He has custom music, custom enemy, well, not custom enemies, but a cool story. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty professional thing built up at the end of May. So yeah, let's see what we have in store for us. Wait a minute! Wait a minute here! Something's not right! Wait a minute here! Everybody, wait a minute! Wait a minute here! Wait, this place looks familiar! Wait a minute! Wait, one godforsaken minute! Wait a minute here! I recognize this level. I recognize this level, people. Way too well. I'm trying to remember what exactly this level was. I'm looking it up because we didn't play this level too long ago. Yeah. Mourning. Interesting. Interesting indeed. If you remember, actually, I played Mourning not too long ago. Actually, like a month ago or so was when I played Mourning. But yeah, that was one of the levels we played, made in April. And now, a freaking month later, and we got this. Wow. Let's see here, 53 enemies. I'm actually curious, is this the exact same level? Hello there, me. Yeah, but it's Mourning. That's weird. Yeah, like I said, it's not like, this level didn't exist before. This is actually... I wonder if the rest of these levels are going to be like this, or if they are actually unique levels. That's interesting, to say the least. I didn't expect to see a level that we've already seen here. Wow, okay. Now, of course, you're going to be a pain in the butt with buffering. I just want to see the enemy counter. Okay, there we are. So we have 53-19-2. Is that exactly what we have for this level? Be interesting. Wow. Wow, people. So either this is the actual author. I should note that there was actually no credited author for that level. It was a level that was just existent on the internet. And like I said, it was made during late April, and now we're in late May. So it's interesting that like a month later, it was included in this pack with apparently music file. And he doesn't even make it sound like this is a compilation. He added like a story, all this, that, and the other. But yeah, like I said, he's not responsible for this level at all. Like I said, we played Mourning before, so that's interesting to say the least. And it sounds like it's the exact same level besides the music. Well, we're gonna play it anyway, especially since it has a pretty awesome readme. I can't turn down the awesome readme. Like I said, and I haven't heard this music elsewhere, so that's interesting. The music might be his. Not sure, but this is a place. Welcome back to Mourning. Like I said, I'm curious how the rest of the levels are gonna go. But hey, we have no excuse for not knowing the level. We've played here. We played in this hellhole. Now I remember last time where I had problems finding that second secret, so this time around, I'm ready. Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay, let's see here. Woo! Health. Yeah, it's been a while since we've actually heard custom music at all. So, interesting. Like I said, you really could say just add the custom music track and call it a day. And that's probably what normally I would do, but he had an awesome story too. And that makes it tempting to like include it. Plus it's a short level, it's not like it's the end of all levels. Just a short level that we might as well include. Show you guys that this type of thing happens. Plus, like I said, who knows what the rest of these levels will be. You know, so at that point I might want to have this. Then again, those might be levels that we just haven't found on the internet. Like I said, Mourning, honestly, is a level that we might not have known about had we not, like, looked at old compilation packs. But yeah, this shows that it does exist on the internet. In an easier way of Doom World, as long as you play in this compilation. So I find it interesting that he didn't even credit this guy at all. How interesting is that? Oh, thank you! I shall kill you now! Owie! I fell down! God, I hate pigs. Can't stand them. They look at me funny and they want to bite my head off. Curse you, Johnson. I tell you, if I get Eric out of here, I'm gonna lay one upside your head. Punk. Johnson. Don't we all hate Johnson? I don't actually know what he did. But he was a jerk. He was a real jerk. He insisted to drive me crazy. Maybe he's a punk playing the piano. That would be interesting now, wouldn't it? Here's actually the punk over there. Think he's a wise guy by playing the stupid piano. Doesn't he realize his piano piece got repetitive 5 minutes ago? God, I'm gonna have to blow up his brains to make you feel better. Curse your lack of verticality, Doom! Oh, we shall just exterminate them like this? Wander around aimlessly, say, I don't know what I'm doing, and then pick up this and feel awesome. Thank you very much. I shot you in the face. Okay, so now we've done most of the level. We of course have these side areas to check out. Hi! Thank you for exterminating yourselves! I wish to have you take the time to let me punch your face out. Hello everyone, and welcome to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! This time we have a bunch of freaking demons everywhere, and me, a psychopath, with fists of fury. Get away from my corner! Well, I guess it's better than playing monkey in the middle now, isn't it? I can see you, and by God, you are all ugly! Die. You know, there's a secret in this level. I wonder, is there a secret level? I don't think so. I think it's E1M1 through E1M5. So it did say E1M9. Well, that stinks. Yeah, it's like one of those compilation episodes, except not even a full episode. Yeah, we could have chosen any compilation PWAD in the world. We chose the one that doesn't even have a full episode's worth of content. Why? Because it had an awesome story, man. Wait. Where's the other dude? There's a dude still here. I want to blow his brains out. There's a guy that I could go to. Oh. I found him! Everyone, I think I found him! It burns into a pus and guts, but by golly. Okay, so you can come over here, you can press this button, which, as you see, has a regular music. Yeah! I love this custom level! So yeah, no secret level, and E1M1 is pretty much a level we've already seen, besides of course the different music, which is interesting to say the least, but it's not entirely new. So, yeah, that is definitely necessary to say. Oh, wait, why am I walking around again? Curse me my ability to wander! I'm like a lost sheep. Once all of a sudden I realize that the fence is open, I start walking around. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. But yeah, needless to say, this is basically just, like I said, Mourning with a different music track, which is nice, unless I really love the story of this one. It definitely had a good flavor of story. It's just a bit of a shame that it was a level that's kind of already been done. Like I said, it's at this point we've kind of already seen the level, gotten used to it, and it's not even like he added his own flair. No, this is literally the exact same level. So, yeah, needless to say, that this kind of felt a little bit pointless. But at least we got some back music. Yeah, back music and some story. Well, hopefully the rest of this isn't a compilation. He didn't say it was a compilation. I mean, you would think, like, if you're talking like any of these other ones, like, I normally don't play compilations. Usually, they tell you it's a compilation when you're playing it. That's kind of why I normally avoid them, is because they'll say, this is a compilation! And then they credit people, or they don't credit them, but say they took the best WADs from the internet. Here, it literally is treating it like, I made these levels! Look at me! You'll never find out they weren't made by me, because they were made last month. Yeah. Well, we were on to you, dude. Either that, or this is actually his, this dude's actual thing. Like, maybe James Gerbino made the original Mourning? I don't know. Like I said, this is the biggest problem with having an unknown author for a level. Because then you don't know if this person actually stole the level, or if this is the original author expanding upon it. See, those two are very different concepts, and we're going to need to continue playing these levels to figure out which one it is. So, yeah, needless to say, as of right now, I don't really know what's going on. I guess we'll see when I load up E1M2 what's exactly going on with this thing. Is it a compilation, or is this actually new levels? Well, stick around, people. We shall be checking out the next level shortly and find out the answer to this mystery. Until then, thank you very much all for watching, people. It's been an adventure. A pretty pointless adventure, but adventure nonetheless. And I shall see you all next time.